You guys really want to know what I feel about Rose? This guy over here? Keck. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle video. Today I have a crap ton of tabs open, and it's just to go over this argument of Rose being the best unit in the game. And best unit doesn't mean how quick they are to start, out the gate, how much damage they can do. Rose is a good unit, definitely in the top 5. I would say just above these guys. Probably number 4 or number 3. He's definitely a power creep version of Rose, but he doesn't bring anything new to the table that these haven't already done. Hold on, let me go ahead and do the blue. So the interesting thing is, at first the debate was who's better, VEGITO or GOGITO, and it's the attacks effective against all types as first or second attack on the turn. Edged out GOGITO for a lot of people, and then for a lot of people the guaranteed additional attack, super attack, also edged it out. Honestly, these guys are kind of neck and neck. I will say you can make an argument for most, but I will put VEGITO on top, mainly because he has more chances of dealing more damage than this unit has. This unit only has what, an additional, right? He just has a solid additional, and then he has to rely on the potential system to make that a super attack, whereas he has it just automatically built in. Sure, he's not effective against all types, but he has more chances to crit as a super, and he has more chances to buff his damage overall than this guy does. When they both start off, they start off very similar. You know, they do the same things here. They infinitely raise their attack, and they you know, they get that strong key start as well. And against Rose is really good out the gate at the start of an event, but he peters out a lot faster than these guys in terms of survivability. These guys are way strong at the end of, like, and as longer events become more popular and become the norm, these guys will always end up reigning supreme in the end. You never know when we're going to get a brand new mode that makes this character more viable to use. This type of character is the same argument with Super Saiyan for Goku and Gohan, where Gohan just infinitely stacks defense to the point where the opponent supers him for a single digit, and Goku is there taking damage at certain points in time. Rose is definitely comparable to Broly. Broly manhandles events with the amount of damage he outputs. It's just his defense is lackluster because he doesn't buff any of his stats on his super attack. He in fact lowers enemy's defense. He's just there to glass cannon and blow. Even though he gets respectable defense and he has a higher defensive stat than Rose, he's there to just wreck an event almost instantaneously. But he takes some time to get it going. Whereas this guy, you know, out the box, is just amazingly good. The biggest issue that Rose has for me personally is he's, you know, strong unit, but when it comes to these categories, what one category can deliver for a particular unit is really powerful. And this is a very weak category for him, as Cell takes this slot. He invokes Gohan's transformation. He gives a heal at 30% health, which may never happen, but you never know, it will happen. Cell tanks, he's down to 30% health, or someone tanks, moves into Cell's turn, 30% health, transform, heal up, done deal. All these other categories he has, really strong, really good for Patora team. You can literally stick him on with Vegito Blue and do tons of great things with him. Realm of Gods, really good with Vegito Blue there. Future Saga, really good with Vegito Blue there. And Time Travel is really good. If anything, it would be more like these two guys are the best combination in the game, not really like best units, because they can sit on each other's categories very easily. But the thing that rounds this guy right here out the most, and also the Gogeta, is the Kamehameha category with Gohan. It's just the team can do everything and his team can't do everything. They can definitely heal, but they can't heal to the extent of this. They can't put out the numbers to the extent of this. They don't have the most damaging turn in Dokkan. If you get Super Saiyan 2 Gohan with both LR Gogeta and Vegito on the same turn after using their active skill, it is one of the craziest, most damage dealing turns in the entire game. This team is immensely supported, and the fact that you have a second leader skill, or you have you can adjust the team. Like, see, he's there, but you know, you're better off putting someone like Cellon, who benefits your team. He has no defense, that's why we don't use him. You know, he's amazing. You know, you could put him because he gets free crits at 55. You know, it's just absolutely interesting to see what people value in this game and why Rose is so high up. But transformation boost, last resort, and Kamehameha just put this man to the echelon, to the very top. Being able to sit on all three of these along with probably one of his better partners right here. He does this guy comes with the better key links. He does come with Prepare for Battle, and he has Overflash and Fuse Fighter, but he comes with the necessary ones: Sayer Warrior Raise, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Kamehameha, Overflash, Fuse Fighter. It is just absolutely crazy how strong both of these units are. And honestly, to me, after they transform, they're the best units in the game. Simple as that. These two, whether you want to put Gogeta above Vegito slightly or Vegito slightly above Gogeta, personally for me, once again, like I said, it's Vegito over Gogeta for a little bit. They're still better than this card at that point, right? And it takes a while to get there. And the whole point of the best card argument is not for who's better off the bat, right? Who takes less work. Otherwise, Chairless would be a complete joke. Sea Viper is a very top tier character, very technical in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Zero. Like all of this, like hard to use cards or cards that don't go off right away or very slow starting, end up being the best cards for a reason. They end up becoming the best cards in the game for an absolute reason. And the reason is simple, like they can outlast certain things in events. A lot of people tell me Vegito can't tank for shit, but he can. He definitely can once he gets those stacks rolling and it's a proper turn and he's set up. My Vegito has tanked MUI Goku in the Legendary Goku event for single digits at one point in time. It happens. So you guys can leave all the comments you'd like, because this is a very normal thing within this community. And people give their opinions and then you guys want to argue it. It's understandable. You know, truth is the rainbow collector, but you don't gotta be a rainbow collector to be able to have an opinion and analyze a unit. Full potential units, yeah, they're amazing, but so are units with only 2 packs open. That's usually all you need for a unit to be at almost its full potential, at like an insane threshold where it just performs really well. And so far, I have better experiences with my VEGITO than my Rose, and Rose sits on a lot of teams that VEGITO sits on. I'll test further and I'll see if this unit can just do whatever, but there's a lot of disadvantages to be an int unit versus a tech unit and an STR unit. But I do like all 3 of these units. I have all of them. I have all of the LRs that came in the celebration. I have copies of Cell, Gohan, both old Fusion LRs, the new Fusion LRs, Rose and Broly. You guys can look at my videos. You'll see that I have acquired all of them. I want to thank you guys for watching through to the end, to this point. Thank you so much. It means a ton that you support me. Please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, because it does in fact help the channel grow. Don't forget to just, you know, have fun with the game. There's no absolute meta. It's a PvE game. You know, sure, hearing the words best and amazing, everyone wants their cards to be shiny and amazing, but just remember, have fun with your game, and as always, remember to keep it loose.